It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
At the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll go again here with Henry. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Raven 1st down.
For a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll run it on 1st down with Henry. They're trying to push his way forward. There's nowhere to go. They've got him right at the line of scrimmage.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing Jackson. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Now Jackson on 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. 2nd and long coming up. From the gun, it's Mayfield. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down. Throwing is Baker. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
That's complete to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. On to the 2nd, Buccaneers in possession of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Baker going to give it to Irving. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
At the Ravens' 41-yard line.
Right back to Irving. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. That's taken in, and he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. They'll go. Mayfield. He's got a man. That's the tight end, Upton. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as this defense too loose there. Gain of 19 on fourth down. On the carry, this is Kenneth Gainwell. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
First and goal, Tampa Bay.
Gainwell is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Ball carrier. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. Oh, he missed the extra point. It's no good, and they can't even this one up. They will remain down by 1.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. LeJonte Wester now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10. Now Jackson. Over the middle, it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll run with Irving. Peeling forward for maybe a yard. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
37-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second
So,
and
from 37, here's second and 9. They'll go again here with Irving. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down. Throwing is Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on fourth down. Now Mayfield. He'll dump this out wide to Gainwell. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's second and 3 to go.
Brings up second and 3 at the 45-yard line.
To throw is Mayfield. A short one there to Otten. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that, be a bit of a letdown.
27-yard line.
On second down, a run with Irvin. He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Mayfield. That's complete. It's Emeka Egbuka. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
And you can tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
He's got it inside the 5.
Mayfield's pass complete to Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Mayfield to the line. The Bucs will try for 2.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Ravens 7.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Jackson now to throw on first down. The pressure going to cave in on him. He will go down. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half.
24-yard line.
Come to the line. Got some work to do now. It is 2nd and long. Here's Jackson. Flushed to his left. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A give. This is Irving. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at their 49-yard line.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 1. Here's Irving. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Loss of 2 yards.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
They'll throw here on third and short. Get this complete right side to Ockham.
Now, breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. They'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest gain.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Mayfield. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And 3rd down coming up.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
Mayfield to throw. That'll be complete to Gainwell. A pickup of 15 in the air. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
This is such a challenging route for any defender to guard, Mike, and here's why. It's really a 3-way go. I can either run into the flat, I can either sit and stop and just find open space, or in this case, the defender overcommits. I can break back across his face to the middle of the field, and you're wide open.
In some rhythm, good drive rolling. Here's another 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Irvin. And nothing materializes there. Just fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
2nd down throw for Mayfield. He'll tuck it and take off. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the 1st down, sets up 1st and goal.
They've got it at the 8, 1st down and goal. Here's a run. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal.
A gain of 5.
Irving goes over the top and into the end zone. Touchdown.
Bucky Irving, the ball carrier. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
McLaughlin now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Buccaneers will take a 21-7 lead.
Ravens 7. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the give, here's Henry. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
13 yards on the play. And the Baltimore first down.
On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line.
21 yards. That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Buccaneers 34-yard line.
On the ground, here's Henry. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 3rd and 11. 4th quarter underway, and here's Henry. And he's going to be stopped well short of the 1st down. Gain of 6, but it brings up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Now Jackson. That's into the hands of Smythe, the tight end. And they're going to get the 1st down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
This is Henry. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3.
He's brought down at the
2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
They'll go again here with Henry. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal. Now the Bucs will take their 1st time out. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
7-yard line.
Going to go right back to Henry. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. Now here's 2nd and goal. Henry. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll try and run, and here's Henry. And he will score. Game on. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Big moment here for the Ravens as they will go for the 2-point conversion.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. And he'll get into the end zone and get this one a couple of points closer.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
On the return is Sean Tucker. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Baker gonna give it to Irving. And this will be a Bucs 1st down as the tackle is made at about the 38-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down.
They've got the lead. They're in control. In no hurry to snap this. And they'll take the clock down to the 2-minute warning. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Right back to Irving. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go. They'll run it. It's Irving. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. 1st and 10. They'll run with Irving, and he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
At his 48-yard line.
That's Ibuka in motion. They'll go again here with Irving. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. And it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 12 yards on that hookup. It's good for a Buccaneers first down.
1st down, Tampa Bay.
One final kneel down here inside the 40-second mark. Should be enough to put this one on ice. So a win here for the visiting Bucs. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. And in the end, they come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been
no handshakes, don't need no fake love. Everybody now can't show no pay stubs. He was talking crazy in them circles like I wasn't getting back to me. I turned a couple grapevines to it. Got the drop on me, I got it. Yo, homie Potty caught me at the poppy store and still ain't pop on me. I had the city lit into the cops on me. I get some oxtails out jail, it's a block party shoving through the...
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Luke to get us started. Off we go. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A throw on the first play from Rodgers. That one's down the field, but it is incomplete.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd. And even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
And he is out of bounds. A pickup there of 25 yards. That's a Steeler first down.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. Again, it's Rodgers. That's caught. It's Roman Wilson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest game.
A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now Rodgers on 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on 4th down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Jackson now on 2nd down. A short one taken in by Hipner. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
First down.
To throw is Jackson. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in balance.
Here's Henry. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Derek Harmon in for the tackle. It's 3rd and 4. On the handoff, it's Henry. A good run there to the 34-yard line. That is a 1st down. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. He's got Hipner, the tight end. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4.
2nd down. Jackson.
At the 30-yard line.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Yards to go.
Now, Jackson. He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
A give right up the middle to Henry. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. This open drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. Marked down at the 6.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Throwing Jackson. That is hot. Mark Andrews in the end zone. The Ravens record holder adds to it. Touchdown, Baltimore. And now, after that opening touchdown, the offense is going to stay out and go for two.
The Ravens will line up for the two-point conversion.
Jackson. And that is incomplete. See if that comes back to bite them a bit later on in this one. As for now, it remains a 6-0 lead. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss. So they'll come to the line, second down, they need 14 yards. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Roquan Smith getting in for the sack. And now it's going to be 3rd and a mile. From the gun, Rodgers. This throw right side, pulled in by Pittman. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. On 4th down, they snap it to Rodgers. He gets this one complete to Pittman. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
3 yards on the play. And the Steeler first down.
They'll run with Dowdle. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. So after one, 6-0 is our score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 11. Rodgers now. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Roman Wilson was the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane, and it sets up 4th down.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's 4th down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And they'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
up 2nd and 4.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 4. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And no room to be found. He'll get this back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. 3rd down, 3 to go.
It's 3rd down and 4.
Now it's Jackson. Open man, that is Hittner, the tight end. It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On the give, here's Henry. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd
He's
down.
across midfield to the 49-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Back to throw, Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. It's a gain there of 26 yards. They'll come up now again. Good news, it's 1st and 10.
At the 23-yard line.
They'll run it with Henry. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Now they've got 3rd and inches. Here's Jackson. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they'll mark him out at the 8. But it is enough to set up 1st and goal.
That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's a run. And he's back in a familiar place. Derrick Henry in the end zone again for the Ravens TD.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better.
And he finds his way to the end zone again. Scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend the lead. After the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
First down for Aaron. Down the field, he's got Washington. Look at the big guy rumble. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll go again here with Henry. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Baltimore first down.
All run play. This is Hill. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard with Deshaun Elliott on the tackle.
1-yard gain.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Picked by the rookie out of Oklahoma. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he sets his guys up with a short field and a chance to tie up this game.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
And he's going to have the first down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line.
2 yards. First down, Steelers.
Rodgers to throw. That is incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyway. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Yards to go.
Over here. Hey, 620, jump out! Hey, 88, back to him. Get 300, 26.
To the air once more, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Is a turnover on downs.
A first down throw for Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
3 at the 32-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the gun, Jackson. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it's going to be 3rd down.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks, but right now it's been a lot of double coverage, it's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative freeing him up.
He was trying to get that to Tez Walker, and it's going to be 4th down. They'll run for it with Henry. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. That's going to wind up incomplete. There's not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. This one is complete to DK Metcalf.
Rodgers pass complete to DK Metcalf.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
That ties the game.
We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Jackson now to throw on first down. He keeps it himself. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. This one caught downfield by Flowers. Terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
The score, Ravens 21, Steelers 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Now flags fly. Looks like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15. On the ground, it's Dowdle. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. Here they have the 2nd and 7. Now Dowdle. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. Good for a Steeler first down.
Pittsburgh.
On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. This drive started to take some nice shape. Another 1st and 10 here. Rodgers. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Rodgers going up top again. A dive, but too far out in front of him. Incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one, and that's going to lead to a 4th down.
It just seems like the offense gets in their own way, and whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds. They've got to stop if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential.
Over here.
4th down. Rodgers. This one intercepted. Picked off by Chidobe Awuzie.
Rodgers pass intercepted. Turnover on downs.
With a shotgun, here's Jackson. Moving to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of a 1st down. That's a pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8.
2nd down, they need 2 yards. Now Jackson. Off balance throw. It's complete. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Jackson looking to throw. That is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 74 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Luke now for the extra point. And that one bangs off the right upright. Does not go in. It's no good. And they're unable to add the point after.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard. A-Rod down to throw on 1st down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes
in trouble, and down he goes. Trenton Simpson getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
On fourth down, they snap it to Rodgers. This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And he's back in a familiar place. Derrick Henry in the end zone again for the Ravens TD. Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on two more.
The Ravens will line up for the two-point conversion.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. Two-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
Steelers 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
And they're on 35-yard line.
Rodgers on first down. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Roquan Smith. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. From the gun, Rodgers. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find it.
A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson.
Well, it's man coverage on the outside, and you talk about a defender being in the receiver's hip pocket. There is zero separation at all. I'm not exactly sure what caused the quarterback to even pull the trigger. It's just a throw you can't make into that tight of coverage, and great job by the defender. 2 hands on the ball, secure the catch, and he takes it all the way from there.
The extra point is good, and the Ravens will extend this third quarter lead.
Steelers 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
A first down throw from Rodgers. Metcalf left side. He's got it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
A gain of 12. First down, Steelers.
First down for Aaron. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Pass looking for Michael Pittman. Doesn't find him. It'll be second down.
Kyle Hamilton was there defensively.
Rodgers now. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Again, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the third quarter has come to an end. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. He's got it.
Rodgers pass complete to Roman Wilson. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Boswell now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Steelers are able to cut into the deficit.
40. Steelers 21. Chris Boswell.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On the ground, here's Henry. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
Taken down at the 41.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
On third down, here's a run by Henry. And he will convert. There, drive continues at the 48.
And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. From the gun, Jackson. Going up top and looking for Flowers. Over the middle, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Wilson was the intended target.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. And that should have been a big one. There's no excuse to drop the ball like that. A sure-handed receiver that's this good. I'm not sure if he just didn't track it. I'm not sure if he lost sight of it for a split second, but you get open downfield at this level, that's got to be a big play.
This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is caught by Washington. Look at the big man go.
Rodgers pass complete.
Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Here's Henry. Good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses. Pickup of the 11 yards on that one. Good for a Raven first down. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Right back to Hill on first down. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. So right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. They'll drop to throw. Rolling right. He runs with it. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. 25 yards. The pickup there. First down, Baltimore.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On the ground, it's Hill. And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. 8 yards.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Again, it is Hill. And he will have the first down. That is not officially going to end the game, but they're going to be able to take the clock way down after that play.
10 yards to go.
They'll go again with Hill. A short gain there, down to the 10.
Hill, the ball carrier. He was taken down at the 10-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. The pass caught by Hibner.
Jackson's pass.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
This one all but over. Here's 3rd down. Throwing Jackson. And he cannot escape. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. Back to throw, Jackson. That one intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Steelers are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Pass looking for Michael Pittman. Doesn't find him. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Rodgers. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
1st down, Pittsburgh.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receivers saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location...
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. On for the extra point is Boswell. He knocks it through. And the Steelers have cut the deficit to 5. They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. And this one is covered by the hands team. They secure it here in the final seconds. And that should be enough for them to get out of here with a W. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Inside give to Hill. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
And we'll get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining. They face 2nd down and 7. He'll run here with Hill. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the Ravens. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball and will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico.
Do you hear me, man? Don't be janking, man. You ain't got the bread. Don't try to prank me, man. Back in the days, I was riding on them trinket things. Ice on my neck and my wrist with a blanket ring. I stay dripping, man, like a bad drain. Louis, Fendi, Gucci, Louis, do you hear me, man? Protected like the Pope, I'm saying this sincerely, man. You run up, you gon' get hurt severely, man. Do you hear me, man? I'm speaking clearly, man. Just like the ice on my teeth and my blanket ring. You promoters with these shows, don't be janking, man. I need that backhand in my hand. Do you hear me, man? Do you hear me, man?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. But today, 2 AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
And we are underway here in Las Vegas. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And taken down just shy of the 40.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
They'll go again with Jeanty. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Not a whole lot of room to maneuver there, and I think that's because everyone took care of their responsibilities, filled their gaps, held their place. No place for him to run.
Yeah, looked good. Everything got funneled to the nose tackle. He swallowed him up. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. A nice opening right away as he'll maneuver his way up to the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
Inside handoff, Henry. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first 2 plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he tapped his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again because you've established really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well.
2nd and a couple. Here's Jackson to throw. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens are on the board first here in Vegas. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Raiders, nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Concentration, so key on a ball like that. It's hard. I know how difficult it is, but that's a ball you've got to come up with. And instead, a big play is going to slip through their fingers, literally and figuratively.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, hooks up with the tight end Bowers. Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a 2nd time. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. A 1st down carry for Henry. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the Raiders' 42-yard line.
Jackson now. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Now let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Now it's Jackson. Pass taken in by... And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Raiders pick it up. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. No question that one stings a little extra because he had that first down. It would have been a 4th down conversion.
Love the effort. Love the maneuverability. Don't like the fact that he didn't bring the ball with him. And now it's going to go in the other direction.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 17-yard line.
Back to throw. Mendoza. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. Looking to throw. Mendoza. Trenton Simpson, but he just flew in there to drop it.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. And they can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line. I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it. Somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll run it again with Henry. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and inches.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
It wasn't a goal line situation, but how about the goal line formation on 3rd and short? They went in, went heavy. No surprise, I knew he was going to get the football. How about the power exhibited there?
Yeah, that was just put a hat on a hat, drive forward. Nice job to pick it up. Henry up the middle. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now a handoff to Henry. Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
On 3rd down, Henry. And he will have a Ravens first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down.
First down, Ravens.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 52 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Again to Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Being chased out left. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll set up a throw. Flushed out right. That's out to Hill, right side complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Nowadays, you have to be an all-around running back to stick in the NFL, and that's exactly what this guy is. He is such a weapon in the receiving game, and we saw it again there. He's got soft hands, and then we know how dangerous he is when the ball is in his hands.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry from 21 yards away. And the Ravens' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Luke now for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Ravens 14, Raiders 0. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. They'll come up 2nd and 7. Once again, it's Genty. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And here's Mendoza from the gun on 3rd down. And some space here. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Touchdown, Ravens.
Well, the way things have been going to this one, Charles, it was only a matter of time before this defense got involved and made a big play, and they do right there. Gosh, this lead is so large, CD, and we're only in the first half.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing that's so amazing about it. You mentioned this large lead. How's this their first takeaway of the game? And what a spectacular run it was. Adding to the lead, showing the true dominance, and you're exactly right. We're still in the first half.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down.
Back to throw. Mendoza. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a third time here on fourth down. That is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Now it's Jackson. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And down inside the 15 he goes. 12 yards the pickup there, good for a Raven first.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
To throw is Jackson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it.
And the Raiders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Mendoza now. A final shot before break. Dancing to his left. And he'll just get rid of it. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Ravens ready to receive it. And they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10. Their own 28-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Second half begins with a run by Henry. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there.
Again, it's Henry.
Diamond shining on my grill like a flashlight. If you watching me, you wrong. Need to get your cash right. No, little boy, you wrong. You get caught, you get life. And if it's gas, catch you sleeping, you get high price to go viral for that Instagram. Car beam, take your life in an instant, man. Round Swiss cheese, mama, whole residence. And you right here riding in the hood like the president. Need to repent, cause you bout to get dealt with. Little cousin gang, yeah, man, he felt it. 50 guys, 50, you gon' need some help quick. Not breaking bread with your brothers very self. I would end up working in the streets. It was said I would end up working in the streets. Working in the streets. It was said I would end up working in the streets. Working in the streets.
After all that you've done to me, I'm still glad you came. What a beautiful agony. I'm hooked on the pain as we go round in circles, finding some.
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the New England Patriots and the Baltimore Ravens. Andres Borregalis ready to get us started. And we're underway from the bank. Rasheen Ali on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Ravens take over first and 10.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now it's Lamar. This is Cox. That's Walker. Space on the right. He's got room. It's a Baltimore touchdown.
Touchdown, Ravens.
That is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. They go up 7-0 here early.
Patriots 0.
all set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
We're going to have to go now in our first quarter. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Well, you taught me, Brock, sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
This is Henderson on second down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's May to the air. And he loses control, and that one's going to fall to the ground, Brock. Needed to bring that in. Instead, the mistake means it's 4th down. Down a score and taking a big risk on their own side here. They're lining up to try for this. Trying to throw for it with May. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turned it over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Now it's Jackson. Headed out right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. That one connects. And that's a touchdown, at least for the moment, Brock. But there's a flag out there. I think that they might wipe this one away. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's 2nd and long. Here's Lamar. Bails out of the pocket quick. On the run, deep down. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Christian Gonzalez has it. And he's going to score. It's a pick 6 for New England.
Gonzalez.
No question they wanted a big play to begin their drive, but there's the monkey's paw. They got the big play, but not the way they wished for it. Instead, well, they got to rally themselves to get right back out there after watching their opponent celebrate in the end zone.
That one right down the middle. That ties things at 7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Ali to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Lamar back to throw. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Robert Spillane has it. And the Patriots will have the football at the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. May now. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. First play of the drive, Brock, you always tell me this, always the start of a new battle. And defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah, he's brought down. They got him at the 25. That is Trenton Simpson. And that's going to bring up 3rd and very long. They've got to get 20 or more. May looking to throw.
He finds his running back, Henderson. And he's not going to make it. They stop him short, so expect a punt coming up here on 4th down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far. May throwing for it. Buys time, rolling right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this winds up all the way down into the red zone. They convert on 4th down. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. Throws caught. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Working quickly here. Now May on 2nd down. He's got it. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
May. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, New England.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with their brains and their processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. He just put on a show.
Corey Gallis with a point after. And our score 14-7 now here in the first.
14, Ravens 7.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Ali to return it. Things going well so far. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. Oh, movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Jackson throwing here. And that's incomplete, only because of the hit applied, though. A good defensive play to bring up 2nd down.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
On 2nd down, Jackson. And they try him again, but this one is also incomplete. The defense stayed focused on him after that last play, Brush. There to break it up. It's 3rd down.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion, because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long. And that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now here's Lamar. Chased out to his right. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Jackson's going to go on 4th. Forced out to his right. And this one winds up incomplete. They took their shot at extending the series, but it's going to be a new possession when we resume play. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They begin this drive already inside field goal range. He's under pressure, and he's not going to get away. And they take him down at the 30. Nnamdi Madubuike. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. On the move, headed right. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the red zone on first. And this is going to be incomplete. They were on him right off the snap. And that hit altered the throw. That brings up second down.
Brings up second and goal.
Here's May. He's got it. And he's going to get about 3 here, almost all of it on the catch. The defense was there immediately. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Henderson. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one. And the effort brings up fourth down. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. It's now fourth and goal.
Now May on fourth down. Intercepted in the end zone. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
It's a turnover on downs.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Now Jackson. Buying some time right. And he's going down. They make the play at the 11. Milton Williams. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down. Trying again following the sack. Lamar getting out to his left. On the run, deep down the left side. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up third down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Back across the field it goes. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kevin Byard comes up with it. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Made a throw it. And he can't hang on. The catch was there for him, Brock, but his hands took that one off. So the incompletion means it's second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing is May. Short pass brought in. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. It goes to the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 15. And the Patriot first down.
And not going to get a snap here. We have arrived at our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. Offense is set. First and 10. To throw. Here's May. Completed to his running back. And no shot at getting upfield after making this catch. So give him 1 on that short completion.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
On second down, May. He'll get this to Henry. He will go. Touchdown, New England.
Touchdown, New England.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. If you route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
This one is up and good. They now lead by 14 points. Now Borregales on to send it away. Ali to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return, the Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. This is Henry to start the drive. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Jackson looking to throw. Andrews has it, working downfield. That one did some damage as he's finally hauled down. A gain of about 24. 1st down coming up. Flying down the middle with Henry. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. This is Henry on 2nd. And having gained about a handful there. Tracked down by Robert Spillane.
I'm not seeing any signs of wear on those legs. In fact, I think this running back likes getting his number called. Eventually, sure, you're going to have to spell him, but right now he's in a pretty good rhythm.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Pocket collapsing, and he's going to pay the price. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. Lamar back to throw. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. 5 on the catch. 5 still to go on 2nd down. May now. He's under pressure, and down he goes. They get to him at the 38. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Here's May to the air. He's in trouble, and they're going to get to him again. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. Trying to throw for it with May. Buys time, rolling right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He's got it inside the 25. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
Touchdown, New England.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and then he can do his damage big time.
Borregales on for the extra point. And this is up and good. So they add 7 more to their lead on the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. May looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. It connects on the deep shot. And we've seen a lot of this today. He's in again. Touchdown, New England.
Touchdown, New England.
Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. Of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one. More than likely for more games to come.
Ravens 7.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Ali to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. For each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
On the run, deep down, and they pick him off again! Christian Gonzalez has it! And they get to him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. You've set it downs for him from the 31. May. And he's going to want another chance of that one. Catchable ball indeed. He's going to come up with it. 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. Across the 45 and still going. Works the sideline inside the 35. Well, we've seen a lot of this today. He's in again. Touchdown, New England. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Borregales on for the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. They had their lead by 1.
Ravens 7.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Ali to return it. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Complete. Derrick Henry. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Brought down by the veteran Carlton Davis.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Working on 2nd down. Jackson. And it was a big play for a moment, but he can't keep control of it through that hit. It's incomplete. That brings us to 3rd down.
Coverage by Carlton Davis.
Now it's Jackson. They almost had him this time. They went back to the same well, but defense had a man in the area there to break that up, Brock. It's 4th down. Continuing to throw it despite the game he's had, Brock. Coaches obviously still have faith in him despite all these interceptions.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think it's faith. And it's also like a sense of belief that, and they know, these coaches know, that this is where you've got to work through it. Not on the practice field, but when it gets really tough right here in game action.
So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. He rolls to his right. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down. Back to the air. It's May. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And too much on this one. As that reaches the end zone, it just keeps on going, Brock. Incomplete. That means it's 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? ODB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
May throwing for it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Result of the play is a
offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. That pass pulled in by Henry. They wind up with a quality 16-yard pickup on that play. They get the 1st down, too. Offense in a hurry up here.
And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now it's Lamar. Headed out right. He's going to keep it this time. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
He beams one deep right side. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
The coverage by Carlton Davis.
Here's Lamar. Has has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And they're going to be set just outside that red zone.
It's a gain of 32
Working quickly here.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the
Jackson to
22-yard
throw it.
line.
Drop this one down for Henry. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Offense up to the line fast.
Yards. Complete to number 22. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second.
Throwing on second. Lamar. Chased out to his right. And he's going to be out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, partner. That's where they're going to be set up for this first and goal.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Now here's Lamar. Bails out of the pocket quick. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. His back, Derrick Henry, was the intended receiver. So now it'll be second and goal.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
Second down. Here's Lamar. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. All right, so defensively, you've seen 2 throws now, and you turn both of them away. It seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on third and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right after a couple incompletions, Kate, you know as a quarterback, if it's not there right away, I better be creative to try to find 6.
And it's incomplete on third and goal. That one intended for Mark Andrews. Now it's decision time on 4th and goal. So a bit stubborn there, Brock. They just kept throwing for it after pass fell incomplete. Now they've got 4th and goal.
Yeah, and you and I both know what's going to happen. When these old linemen run off the sidelines, big fellas, they're not going to be too happy about not putting one run on the board.
No, sir. 4th down. Here's Jackson. He falls to the pass rush on 4th and goal. That defense coming through, forcing a turnover on downs. First call here coming from the shotgun. Starting on the ground with Henderson. He's brought down. Play goes for, it looks like about 11 yards. And it's going to be first down New England. Offense to the line fast.
First down, Patriots.
Made a throw it. Fits it through the middle. He's off to the races. And he gets home. Touchdown, Patriots. Kayshon Boutte, a 76-yard score.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Sent right down the middle and good. And yep, go ahead and add another point to their lead.
Ravens 7. Andy Borregales to kick off for New England.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Ali to return it. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Rasheen Ali on the return. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. We give to Henry on the inside handoff. There's the stop, but 22 yards given up before it. And that's going to set up a Ravens first down.
Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Ravens football. They're going to look for points here, no doubt, but might be too little too late for them in this lopsided. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Now Jackson. And this will wind up incomplete. Failure to connect brings up second down. Now, this just hasn't been the game they've wanted score-wise, Brock, and it has them as a result of that feeling like they've got to keep putting it up and taking chances here till the end.
And I'd say, Kate, right there, that was the kind of chance. When you get a one-on-one, you've got to find a way to win it, but this defense is doing their job.
Within 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
Another run for Henry. And this one stopped fairly close to that first down. Good challenge, but they face 4th down. Dose of the hurry up here.
It's 4th down.
Running for it. Here's Henry. And forget the marker, Brock. He's not even making it back to the line. They're turning this over on downs. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's May. Has him on the quick hitter. Down the left sideline he goes. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown.
Touchdown, New England.
Much like they have throughout this entire game, Brock, the opportunities to score just keep arriving, and that lead just keeps growing.
Just the best part of team sports, right? One side feeds the other side, that feeds the other side, and it's just an inferno right now. It's led to a lopsided score up there.
The kick is good.
That one splits the uprights. I'm not sure it's needed, Brock, but they add another to their lead. Now Borregales on to send it away. Ali to return it. Good work so far. He's got room. A nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32. Running this with Henry. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Looking quickly here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, here's Henry again. Forward progress stops. Play winds up going for about 6. That's good for the 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st down.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Very small gain, if anything here, maybe a yard. It's 2nd down.
Hey, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Now Henry, and it's out. Scooped up by the Patriots. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's May to the air. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1st down, New England.
And understandably, they're happy to just let this clock run down to our 2-minute warning. Patriots authoring a blowout here. 1st and 10 now from the 46. May now. Going all the way to the end zone here.
And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown.
Touchdown, New England.
Well, lately, Brock, it feels like the competition hasn't been between these guys and their opponents. It's between them and their own defense. Who's going to contribute more to this blowout by the time we hear that final whistle?
This is called complimentary ball with a capital C.
That one right down the middle. And the blowout here continues. Now Borregales on to send it away. Ali to return it. And in the end, only able to get this up to his 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. He's going to be out of bounds there. Defenders make this stop after a gain of about 17. And that's going to bring up a Ravens 1st down.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
And that is exactly what you're looking for on a 1st down run. He picked up 7. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. Running once more with Henry. This one stopped. Great gains about 6 yards. And that is good for a Baltimore 1st down. Offense in the hurry up here. Going to the ground again on 1st. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 40.
Out of the gun, Henry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the play, and now they've got 4th down and 6. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this 4th down. Desperation time here. And this one swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
That's taken in by Henry. And they're going to force him out just before he gets to that marker. So give him 9 on that play. And now a very manageable 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds his man over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd.
1st down, Patriots.
They're going to pass it here. And the Rush is going to win this rep. They get to it. Those are the hurry-up offense here.
Drake May sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
On 2nd down, May. His running back hauls it in deep right. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
That's so good, Kate. That is just such good quarterbacking 101 right there. He escapes the pocket. He keeps his eyes down the field, and because of it, well, he found an explosive.
And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown.
Henderson. Touchdown, New England.
Borregales on for the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. Yep, go ahead and add another point to their lead.
Ravens 7.
Now Borregales on to send it away. This one winds up as a touchback, so they're going to have one final snap to work with.
35-yard line.
Looking at our likely final play here. Lamar back to throw. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. So it's second down coming up.
Just continuing to add to some film that's going to be a little bit hard to watch. This guy, you typically don't see completion percentage numbers like this. Very, very accurate guy. Not today. He's going to have to figure out why.
And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road. And save for a few moments in that opening quarter, Brock, they pitched a shutout defensively that in the end was the impetus for the victory. They're going to be bummed not to have that goose egg on the board at the end of this one, no doubt, but a performance to be lauded nonetheless. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Patriots emerge as winners as we say so long from Baltimore.